All right. Good morning. Happy New Week. And it seems like a very long week. Yeah. It seems like a very long week. This is the first stream of the week. So let's see the weekly candle first here today. The weekly candle is bullish. From this last week's retracement, we're now trying to, break the highs, and maybe we can feel this week here. All right, so that is it on the. Let's look at the daily. The daily candle yesterday closed bullish, but we have a rejection at 5,100 area. That's what we can keep at the back of our mind. This current daily candle is still bearish, even though that we've not broken the previous daily low, but it's still bearish. So we'll see. We'll keep going down to the lower time frames until we are able to figure out exactly what we'll be doing here today. So on the 4 hours, we could now see we have created a resistance. We'll have a resistance we've created on the 4 hours time frame. We also have a support. Let's call this our most recent support on the 4 hours time frame, even though we are going to adjust this from the lower time frames. Let's go to the 1 hour. The 1 hour, on the 1 hour time frame, we have the most recent resistance we've created. So on the 1 hour time frame, we've created the most recent resistance. We would keep this thing here because of the wicks. Let's see the 30 minutes time frame. Yeah, it makes sense. Let's see. Let's see. And on the 30 minutes or so, this is the most recent resistance right here. So maybe if we get a closure above here, then we could potentially keep pushing up towards 5,080 area. But right now we're in a hell of a range. We're in a very serious range. This minor rejection that we'll have here to the left hand side, I am thinking maybe volume would push us across that easily. But right now we just have to sit tight and wait. So I'm looking for buys above. So these are our no trade range. Why is my mouse skipping? I don't like this mouse is always doing. Huh? So these are our no trade range. For the sales, if we close below here, then we could potentially fill this week here. sales below. So we're just going to wait now. Plain and simple range. Let me keep this at the weak fill. Yeah, right there. Let's look at DJ. Let's take a look at GJ here. Let's remove all drawings. Let's go to the daily. The daily is, bearish basically, and we're approaching this support now. Let's go to the 4 hours time frame. If I don't get a new mouse this week, I'm not going to be happy with myself, because this mouse has been skipping and I keep procrastinating getting a new mouse. All right, so on the 4 hours time frame, man, GJ is just very tricky. It's just garbage. GJ is just garbage. Trust me. Well, the only thing I might see here on GJ is, if we close bearish on this candle, the only thing I might see here is if we close bearish on this candle, we've created a resistance, all right? Then if the next 30 minutes candle should close bullish, only then can I look for a structure. But right now, I can't see anything on GJ, both buys and sells. So we'll just have to, focus on gold today. We'll focus on gold today. That's what makes sense. Let's look at news for the week. We have retail sales by 2 p.m. by NY section. So for this morning, there is nothing to, really pay attention to. We have unemployment claims Whoa, hold on a minute. We have NFP tomorrow. Why? Why are they bringing NFP tomorrow? This is NFP. We have CPI on Friday. Very interesting. Very interesting. Why are they bringing NFP on a Wednesday? It's supposed to be on a Friday. Then the following week will be CPI. You see, these are the things that we need to always check and have it at the back of our mind. Canada has treated the US very unfairly for decades, 8 hours ago. Trump. Powell is incompetent, but question is if he's corrupt. Trump. Okay, let's not talk about these people. Alright, so that's basically it. Now we just wait. We just wait. Good morning. How are you, Choma? Happy New Week to you. Good, we're just waiting right now. There is nothing going on, we're just waiting. This one you're typing on the chat seems you're at work. Fine, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm having issue with my Zoom, so my Zoom might be disabled tomorrow. My payments is being declined. So yeah, what just happened now? Something just happened. Man, what's going on? My screen just did something funny. Yeah, I think that's what we'll be doing. If if the if it doesn't work today, that's what we'll be doing. So if if it goes off, then I'll have to log in again. That's what we'll be doing on Zoom. I'm looking for a media manager. There are a lot of things I want to do, so I need a media manager, social media manager.
You need someone that resides in Port Harcourt. Sorry, I was on a bike and I'm rushing to meet up somebody I'm supposed to follow to work.
Yeah, I need somebody in Port
But when
Harcourt,
I,
yes.
okay, I
Yeah.
don't know anybody in Port Harcourt. I'm still on my way. I
All
was just on the
right.
bike. That's why I couldn't say anything.
Oh, okay. God is just in a range, so there is nothing going on. So hopefully before you get to work, we could, get a closure above here. I don't want to sell gold, even though that if we're closing below here, we could potentially keep pushing to fill this week, but I want to see gold close above here because these sales might be very tricky. It might be very tricky. So I'd prefer it to close above for we to take a buy. Yep. That's what I'm
All right.
looking for. Is my internet slow? What's going on? It's not slow, so why is it lagging? I received a 1 minute glitch right now. 168 Mbps and 14 upload. My upload is quite, you know, low anyway. London section these days has always been very terrible. A lot of traders has switched to NY section. So I'm just going to,
You're going to do what?
I'm just going to watch it for this week and see if I will switch to NY section from the next week. Oh, man. Oh, this GJ kept pushing up now. Let's see the 15. We need this candle to close above here. If we get the closure above here, then possibly we could keep pushing to the upside in this clean range. But we need this candle to close above this range. A clean close above this range. While we'll still keep an eye on gold. Yep. Hopefully this 30 minutes 8:30 candle, or sorry, the London Open candle can, close above that area. And the London Open volume would be the one that will give us the push. I prefer to get buys than sells today, because these sells will be very tricky. See, we have a very big hell of a range here towards the left hand side, but above this area there is a more cleaner range. The only issue we'll have is just this minor rejection here, but with volume we'll be able to, break above this area and then push towards 5080. But for now, it's just going to be waiting and waiting. Waiting and waiting, man. Man, it's hell of a waiting day.
So I'm not saying anything like okay, ready.
Take your time. Nothing is going on. We are just waiting now. We look at that rejection now. Very interesting. Very interesting. It's rejected. So we need a closure. But I want this 30 minutes candle here to close bearish. So that the next one will now be the one to close above resistance on the 30 minutes time frame. That is what I want it to do. I want it to close bearish, because if it's closing bullish, then we need to form a new resistance and also wait another 30 minutes again for that resistance to be broken. It's going to be a lot of waiting. It's going to be a lot of waiting. It seems your network is twerking today, Choma. Man, says whatsoever, just put it in the chats and I'll be happy to do that for you. For now, I'm just waiting for gold to give me something that I understand. Alright, so
Instead, what did you say?
the waiting is getting worse. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. That's what I said. Nothing serious, nothing important. I'm just waiting right now. Man, I've not seen Lotex. He's been busy with a lot of things. And man is, trading his stuff. Hardly he comes to the stream now. But he's doing really good.
Yeah, I guess work has gotten busier for him or something like that.
Yeah. Would the next candle still remain in this range or not? Man. GJ move now, so we'll keep an eye on it, and also keep an eye on gold. Two minutes. Twenty seconds. And gold is still in a range. GJ is still, let's see. On the 15 minutes time frame is not looking good. It's still looking like we'll have this area to be careful about. But on the 30 minutes time frame, it is closing like we could potentially keep pushing up. It's closing like we'll just need a week down and the continuation might happen. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see let's see the 1 hour time frame on GJ. He refused to break the low and is breaking the high. The 4 hours is bearish. Is bullish, sorry. Well, if we break this high, it makes sense, but we'll have to wait for the break of the high there. Gold is in this range, nothing going on. All right, GJ is about to. I'll take a buy. But if he doesn't break that highs, then we'll do nothing. We'll do nothing. Oh man, why is the spread on GJ so high? The spread on GJ is going to make me not touch GJ. Well, I entered a buy on GJ right now with that little, you know, retracements.
Uh,
You're lagging really, really very badly. You are
I
lagging
said I thought
badly.
you said it's when it closes above that place that it is. Not like
Yeah, let's see. This previous 15 minutes low about 12, 13 pips. Yep. Maybe
please can you call it out?
how I can manage this risk is, hold on, give me a minute. My stop loss is 212.430. So if this current 15 minutes candle should break its own current low, I'm going to close half because it should not do that after breaking the highs. It should not break its own low. If it's breaking its own low, then we might keep pushing lower. It should not break this low. Let me make it red. If it's breaking that low, I'm going to close half of that trade at that point. Gold is still in a range. Nothing is going on here on gold. Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna break your own low? Man, crazy. Hmm. Man, this thing is really hesitating, you know, to close. Breaking that, if it's breaking its own low here, I'll close half of this trade. I will not allow this thing to, go down the entire 12 pips stop loss. So since it made a lower wick initially before breaking this high, if for any reason it's breaking its own low, which is not supposed to do that, then I'll close half. I'll manage my risk. That's the only thing I will do here. For now, let it do what it wants to do. Because looking at it from the 30 minutes, it's really made sense for it to keep pushing up after breaking that high. Look, from smaller candles, we got a bigger candle, and the 8:30 a.m. candle broke the high. So that is a
Yeah,
very
it
high
makes sense.
volume. That's a very high volume candle. So it's just volume we don't have here now. Okay, here comes the volume now. Let's go. Here comes the volume now. Gold is still in this range. Nothing is going on. Here comes the volume. Here comes the volume. Let's go, boy. Imagine this push here now was good, man. Would have, would have my stop loss to this.
That's around 212 503 or 03.
My exact stop loss from my MT5 is 212495. It's just below this current candles wick. Because this candle shouldn't have any business back into this area now. If it does that, then it is what it is. It's basically just about 10 pips right now. It's GJ. GJ doesn't really have so much volume as gold. But ideally, we should, keep pushing with volume towards it. The way you hold my waist, I can see it. Well, let's secure something. Whenever I want to secure something, that's when it wants to retrace. So it's just going to make me hold it now. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see. We are gonna hold it, man. What do you think? I mean, look, see, we have clean candles to the left hand side. So ideally the next candle should also, keep pushing up. But if we come back to our entry point, then it is what it is. As long as we're not touching that. Because even if the next candle wants to have a retracement, it should not retrace back into that 15 minutes range. Let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. Even if it wants to retrace, it should not come back into this range. It should just, do something like that. So as long as our stop loss is safe, it should not. Maybe that could be our trade for today. The way you hold my waist, I can see they go. Shivana, how they sing that song?
Now if they sing, now if they ask me.
Mm. Ah. If this was gold, man, I would have ended my day right now because this would have been like 400 pips on gold. But now it's basically about, nothing. It's more like 10, 13, 14 pips. But that's the way it is. That's the way it is for GJ. You know what? I just want to let me close half here because this thing is, yeah, I closed tree. So I just close halving. I want to hold it till like, actually it should, from the price action, it should continue pushing to that high there, but I just want to, get something in my sleeves here.
Mr. Nessa, what did you say? I've just got to work now.
I said I just closed half. I just closed half and I left my stop loss where it is. So you could still close half if you want.
Okay.
So have you closed half?
Yes, I just did, and then I would set it up B or something. Are you going to be here?
I'm not going to. I just kept it where it is, the stop loss, because it might come back and take us on break even and then keep pushing. So I just left it there because now the stop
All
loss
right.
is almost insignificant. Yeah. So I just left it where it is. Gold is still in the range. So maybe let's just stay around and see how, London Open happens and see what gold can do with London Open. Well, if you ask me, I would say for the rest of the month because gold is terrible. Unless we really see something that is really, really, really very good on gold. GJ will not give you so much stress with the stop loss and the pip value, but you could get 10 pips, you could get 20 pips.
Yeah,
So,
makes sense.
yeah, it's 7 minutes to London Open. Anyway, I think there's nothing that's going to happen here. In 7 minutes, this candle cannot close above this area. So that means we'll still have to wait for the next 30 minutes candle to see if it closes above this area for buys for gold. So because I know that I don't have that time to wait that long, we've gotten a trade on GJ and yeah, we'll just hold what we have here now to run towards 213 area now. Today, it cannot.
All right.
All right, so
All
yeah,
right, Mr. Ness. Thank you.
have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Enjoy the
Bye.
rest of your day. See you tomorrow, the same time. Don't forget to follow and like the stream so that others could easily find it too. Thank you for joining. Until next time. Adios.